by far the most de-watched of car launches, the midlife facelift. They all be the same routine. The press conference is long and confident. Various speakers describe nuanced differences in design, suspension setup, and interior materials that this model is entirely different from the final. To them, deeply working in the nip and tuck, the new car represents months, sometimes many years of hard work. To the assembled journalists, well, most agree the flowery new LED lights look cool. The 2018 BMW 440i Coupe as well as its less powerful four-cylinder 430i convertible cousin are my latest facelift nemesis. The list of updates and modifications is extensive and incorporates a retuned suspension with a lot more aggressive dampers, recalibrated power steering, and new programming for your car's stability, traction control, and ABS systems. The aim ended up being to create a far more nimble and sporty driving experience to fit the superb performance of the company's 3.0-liter single turbocharged straight-six, which pushes out 320 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 330 lb-ft from just 1,380 revolutions per minute to 000 revolutions per minute. The 440i Coupe has a 6-speed manual standard or even an optional 8-speed automatic that cuts the vehicle's 0 to 60 miles per hour time by the tenth to 4.8 seconds. It starts at $49,695, which is available with BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system for just $2,000 more. Aside in the dynamic changes, several series is given a gentle external makeover, having a more aggressive nose including a bigger central air intake, while in the rear its elongated forms and new light clusters emphasize the coupe's wide track. And yes, now you can get full LED lights, too. The big real question is, will this all add up to a far more dynamic driving experience? And on unfamiliar roads quite a distance from home, will I even notice? It's been turned even more trying because of the fitment of winter tires caused by snow and rain circling Munich, Germany. That means bigger sidewalls, less responsiveness, of course, if the roads do normally dry out, much less grip. We're driving a 440i Coupe. The convertible's suspension remains unchanged, nevertheless it does get revised past in a very guise that's essentially the same as the U.S. Spec Track Pack car. That means M-Sport suspension, upgraded brake pads, and non-run flat Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires on 19-inch wheels. So to assess whether BMW has ranked within the excitement, we're inside right car, albeit at about the wrong rubber and smaller 18-inch wheels. The initial few miles are instructive. We leave a compact parking lot, distressed a short, narrow, and smooth lane towards the main road, and after that shortly afterwards join the Autobahn. Immediately the 440i feels right. Its straight-six might do not have the absolute creaminess of old BMW engines. However, it makes up for doing this with numerous power at any revs, yet still sounds reassuringly expensive. Incidentally, we tried the 430i convertible and a similar can't be said from the coarse, ugly-sounding four-cylinder. As the engine charms you, other details learn to flood in, constructing a picture of any cohesive car. The steering feels super clean and in many cases has some detail bubbling back through it, along with the way the 440i changes direction breeds an instantaneous confidence. It's decisive but never overly pointy, and very soon simply relax your grip from the wheel and enable the car consider the strain. On the Autobahn, so simple poise and tight control makes cruising at close to your winter tires 124 miles per hour limit seem entirely natural. Oh, for such enlightenment inside US. By any time the BMW 440i Coupe is carving throughout the off-ramp, I'm confident I'm planning to like it. I'm still wary, though. In my experience, the polished drivetrain and excellent refinement from the F32 4 Series can suddenly be undermined on very complicated roads. Push way too hard and despite its strong body control, the wheels commence to skip and hop inside the arches, as being the traction control claws on the power delivery with sharp-edged interventions that feel clumsy. Will the updated 440i's revised dampers and electronic programming knock those rough edges off and allow the car's natural balance shine? Certainly, your vehicle feels keener to address a decent stretch of road. The steering is a bit more responsive and works well, having a chassis that's slightly better at overcoming body roll. So you turn along with the car is correct there with you. Dampers supporting our bodies and helping you to cut clean, accurate lines. Traction feels stronger, too. Perhaps it's precisely the winter tires working their magic around the cold, wet surface, but there's definitely less intrusion in the recalibrated traction control system. All these little elements merge to make a car that inspires confidence. The engine is a real sweet thing, too. The test cars are fitted together with the 8-speed automatic gearbox, which can be quick and smooth but doesn't have that instant pop of your really good dual-clutch unit. Overall though, the 440i Coupe feels taut and pretty keen to indulge some hard driving. The balance is far more conservative compared to slightly wild M4. But there's always the sense when understeered is built you're well-armed to snap the automobile back into line. Maybe even tip into your market the other way that has a bit more throttle. Or you can just throttle back altogether and relish the decent ride quality, smooth drivetrain, along with the quality on the cabin. Okay, it doesn't feel as solidly hewn for an Audi, nor as special since the class coupe. Nevertheless, it's still an exceptionally nice location to spend some time. Sadly, your own time while using 440i Coupe is short. Nonetheless, it leaves a long-lasting impression. Perhaps it lacks the superhero speed and impregnability that so characterizes the Audi S5, but, as it ever was, it's a far more tactile, fluid experience, and yes, it slowly but surely weaves its way into your affections. The only disappointment is that it leaves a gaping hole between its smoothly mannered gait plus the rabid, sometimes unruly character with the M4. I guess the Audi S5 feels just subras rolling around in its performance, attitude and sound. However, the 440i Coupe might seem more 430i plus than Junior M4. A little sharper, somewhat stiffer, and fitted with fancy new LEDs. It's the quintessential model refresh. 2018 BMW 440i Coupe specifications. Price: $49,695. Engine: 3.0 liters stock 24-valve i6, 320 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute. 330 lb-ft at 1,3805,000 revolutions per minute. Transmission: continuously variable speed. Layout: 2-door, 4-passenger, front engine, rear drive coupe. EPA mileage: 2,532 miles per gallon city hui. LXWXH: 182.7 by 71.9 by 54.2 inches, wheelbase 110.6 inches, weight 3,6713, 704 pounds. Man auto. 060 miles per hour, 94.8 seconds. Man auto. Top speed: 130 miles per hour, 155 miles per hour with option package.